It's time for all your local high school football scores and highlights. It's Touchdown Friday Night with Kenny Hawkins and Jesse Kroll. Sponsored locally by Food City, HMG Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Champion Chevrolet, Subway, and the UPS Store. It's Touchdown Friday Night.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Touchdown Friday Night, the largest high school football show in Tennessee and one of the largest in Virginia. I'm Kenny Hawkins along with my tag team partner, Jesse Kroll, and we are packed tonight, 19 games. But first, here's Jesse with the Me Tractor top tackle of the night.
Kenny just brought up action right here. We got plenty up right here with the hit of the night. Greenville's Leighton Mitchell laying it out before the back can even turn upfield to get the rock. Mitchell's right there, laying the hammer down on him. Right there, you see the head snap back, but that's a clean hit. No leading with the helmet or anything like that. So congrats to Mitchell on our hit of the night. Kenny?
All right, thanks a lot, Jesse. On paper, the matchup pitted two of the better quarterbacks in the area in the same game. Cade Larkins of David Crockett and Colin Trent from Cherokee. The only problem is one of them didn't play tonight. To Cherokee High School, the Chiefs had to welcome David Crockett, the fourth-ranked team in the state, into their building, and they had to do it without their starting quarterback, Colin Trent, out with a shoulder injury. First drive for the Pioneers, it was 6 plays, 6 run. Ron Keel Joyner as he punches us in for the 7-0 lead. The rest of the half was the Cade Larkins show. He throws a bullet to Dante Hackler in the front corner of the end zone. He says, "That's all y'all got?" So then they put 2 men on him, and then Hackler goes over the top and makes the catch for another touchdown. This was all David Crockett, even though Cherokee gets on the board. All David Crockett tonight. They went on to win to remain unbeaten.
He definitely is. We could sit here and play that game all day, and, I hate it for them that they didn't have him, and, but we wish him the best, like I said, in his recovery, and hopefully he can come back soon. I've heard nothing but good things about him.
It's a brotherhood out here, and we're working just as hard as ever, and so we're just glad to be out here, and we love the game of football, and I think that's what sets us apart is we work hard and we work together, and it's a brotherhood out here.
Kay sounds like a 35-year-old man right there.
I love that. Respect.
Former
athlete of the week, though.
Really. Crockett goes on to beat Cherokee tonight, 56-20. It was Bearden over Jefferson County, 42-22 to Burley Stadium, 4A. Number 1 Greenville hosting Sullivan South tonight, 21-0 Green Devils. Looking for more Mason Gudger on the handoff. Breaks a few tackles. Then he's off to the races into the end zone for the score. It was 28-0 Greenville. That young man had a huge first half. Rebels driving. Ethan Bergeron rolls. He will throw deep to Blake Chandler. Chandler with a great catch, but unfortunately the drive would stall. Second half, more Devils. Drew Gregg rolls, will throw deep to a wide open Nick Aizy, and he will go in untouched for the score to make it 35-0 Greenville. They went on to win big tonight by the final of 49-0. It was Morristown East over Sevier County 21-18. First place in Region 1 6A was on the line when Dobyns-Bennett hosted Farragut tonight. Indians grabbed the early lead when Tyler Tessner pulls his way into the end zone from 4 yards out to put DB up 7-0. Tesner would fumble on the Indians' next possession. However, Aaron Dozier knocks it loose. Jackson Fontenot comes up with a fumble for the Admirals. Farragut capitalizes on the turnover. Gavin Wilkinson drops back, hits Alec Keatley in the end zone. The extra point, no good. Indians led 7-6. They would stretch the lead in the second quarter when Zane Whitson, another TB11 player of the week, hits Ben McCluskey on the seam pattern for the 19-yard touchdown. So we go to the board. Dobyns-Bennett remains unbeaten. They beat Farragut tonight 38-13. Cosby over Claiborne 35-24. Sykes still taking on Mo West in big fashion. When we got there, game's already out of control. 42-7. 6:30 left in the contest. The Trojans weren't quite finished though. Dylan Cribley would connect with Connor Patrick for solid yardage. That would set up a Mo West nicely. Rolls into the end zone nicely for Morristown. I might be related to them. A couple of plays later, I'm serious. The tag team duo would strike once more, but this time Patrick would find himself in the end zone with 6 points as Cribley would thread the needle to hit his target. The very next play, a muff snap would find the hands of Elijah Richardson, who would snatch it up just in time, scramble to the outside pylon, and sign seal. Goes on to win 42-15. It was Wartburg over Jellicoe, 61-20. Jesse?
Thanks, Kenny. Now we're going to make our way to the castle where Cocke County was trying to disrupt Tennessee High's mojo. The Vikings have a high-octane offense that rarely slows down. Cole McBrayer doesn't throw the best pass here, but when Jaden Keller's on the receiving end, it don't matter. Tennessee up 29-14 in the second quarter. Now the Fighting Cocks wouldn't back down. Half of the defense going to soar in the ball right here. This is what you like to see from your defense.
Gang tackling.
But this Tennessee offense was running all over the defense. Isaiah Smith finds a gap on the edge and makes the most of it, slicing through the defense for this score. Now the Vikings, they would continue to push the ball forward, and with under 30 seconds left in the half, they were thinking end zone once more. But Jesse Sauceman comes out of nowhere. Now I can't tell you which name I like better, Jesse or Sauceman. Either way, it's a great name right there. He'll go the other way. I like that sauce right there. But Tennessee High, they're going to win big in this one, taking it 50-14. And Lehigh, they're going to fall the Cumberland Gap 42-21. Now it was the Sullivan showdown at East with the Patriots hosting the Cougars, and this game's knotted up at 14 in the third quarter, and East actually had plans to contain Central's offense. Eric Harris Sr. taking the back down, looking like a senior, a man amongst boys here, but Central started to build some momentum. Cameron Lambert slicing and dicing through the defense, taking a couple hits here, dragging a couple of defenders with them for a big gain there. Now, Kenny, there's no 18 on Central's roster, so
there's one right there.
You can lay the love right. He gets deep in enemy territory, and then Will Nottingham flings it out to Bryson Crabtree for the score here, coming right into your end zone. I thought he was going to come right at me, jumping towards the camera. Nonetheless, that counts as 6. Central is going to win this one 28-14, and Trinity Academy takes down Hamden Military 33-14. Now Elizabethton looking to move to 7-0 tonight on the road at Union County. The Cyclones would get off to a shaky start here. A botched punt return gives the ball back to Union County. And as we see right here, they're going to just plunge into the end zone with great field position. Zach Pierce is going to punch it in for the quick score. And Bryson Rollins, now he'd get a chance right here, and he'd get the offense rolling for Elizabethton in the second quarter.
Good move.
Rollins avoids, kind of looks like you. I keep on saying that every single week. You know it does. And he's going to connect with Parker Hughes for the Cyclones touchdown. We're tied at 7, and the Clones defense just keeping the momentum going on Elizabethton's side. Jake the Snake Roberts would recover the fumble here.
Get out it.
Rollins, right inside, probably the 10-yard line right there, and just a few plays later right here, they're going to capitalize on the great field position. They're going to fling it out to the outside. The Cyclones right before the halftime. A nice little evasive move, and that's going to be another 6 for the Cyclones right there, and it'd be a big win for Elizabethton as they move to 7-0 with a 51-19 win. Now it's 7 down, and we still got 12 more to go, but first, here are the Greenville cheerleaders to help take us to break.